Welcome everyone to Numerical Gems in the Torah. The holiday of Hanukkah is upon us any day now, and I want to share with you a beautiful visualization for lighting the candles as taught by the Arizal. In the Ashkenazic tradition, the blessing that we say for lighting the candles is Asher ki tishanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. That God has commanded us and made us holy through his mitzvot and commanded us to light the lights of Hanukkah. That blessing has 14 words. The Arizal, for two reasons as we're about to see, took the word shel out of the blessing and instead ends it lahadlik ner Chanukah, instead of lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Why did the Arizal do this? So the first reason is that now the blessing will have 13 words, and this corresponds to the 13 midot rachamim, the 13 attributes of compassion. The second reason is the last three words, lahadlik ner Chanukah. If you take the first letters of these words and you permute them differently, it spells out nachal, which means a stream of water. So why was it so important to the Arizal to have this idea that the last three words will spell out a stream of water? And it only has 13 words. So he revealed like this, it's a beautiful visualization, is when we're lighting the candles of Hanukkah, we can envision that as the flames rise up, they cause a waterfall, a stream of water, of light, to come from above and to totally surround us, and we are engulfed in this waterfall of light and compassion. That's why the Arizal wanted 13 words, is so that we can feel and connect to these 13 attributes of compassion. And so here it's a simple but beautiful visualization, is to imagine that just as we are lighting the candles and the flames go up, God is drawing down a waterfall of light upon us. And it's very significant that in science and physics, we now know that just like water manifests itself as waves, so does light. And so here, a stream of light and a stream of water merge together. And it's very, very healing, enlightening. It's a real spiritual experience to imagine and to really visualize standing in a waterfall of God's compassion, God's light, God's healing waters. This nachal, this stream, connects to another stream. When the Torah is given, it appears in the Parsha of Yitro, in the book of Shemot, of Exodus. And there, the whole scene of what was happening on the physical level is explained in great detail. The explanation of what happened at Sinai is repeated again in the last book of the Torah, in Devarim, when Moshe is more or less giving over his last teachings to the people. He reviews in Parshat Ve'etchanan what happened in the giving of the Torah at Sinai and the Ten Commandments. And there, it's mentioned that there was a Nachal coming down from Mount Sinai. It wasn't mentioned the first time, and it's never mentioned again. So this Nachal, this stream that we now see was at Sinai, represents, like all water seeks to fall to the lowest level. And so Moshe went up on Mount Sinai, and he drew down the Torah into this world. This is the Torah that preceded the world, the primordial Torah, the Torah Kedumah. And Moshe is the agent. Ultimately, it's God who is revealing the waters of Torah. Anytime in the Torah that the word water appears, it's an allusion to Torah itself. So this Nachal coming down from Mount Sinai represents God's revelation. So we can add that to the visualization here, is that Hanukkah is a time of great light, illumination, spiritual experience, and revelation, the light of revelation, the light of God. And we'll add one more stream of water that we're told in the book of the prophets that in the future, after Mashiach comes, a stream will come out from the Temple Mount, from the temple, and it will sweeten all the waters of the world. And so this also is connected with Hanukkah. Hanukkah is such a sweet holiday, but it's also, in a certain way, a very Messianic kind of holiday, because here we're lighting the candles in our windows in order to advertise the miracle of Hanukkah, but also to spread the light to the whole world. And that's what will happen when Mashiach comes. The light of God will be accessible. It will be everywhere. And our human consciousness will rise to a level that we can't even imagine right now. And so this Hanukkah, I bless everyone to remember this visualization and to practice it and to feel God's light, God's revelation, and be illuminated.